just start drumming, and we'll introduce ourselves in a minute. May I use the drum?
Bear?
Bear, yeah, I'd love to. Thank you. Welcome all who've joined. I'm here with Shamans Peter Arcari and Shaman Mumbaki Mamerto Tindongan. And we are just drumming with some of Peter's treasured sacred drums. I was using the beloved bear. You can see it's got a high vibration. You can see the frequency. And then these two are horse. And these are handmade with by Peter with spirit connection. an intention for healing and connecting earth with traditional earth medicines. So Mamerto has honored us this weekend with his teachings, his traditional shamanic teachings, aligned with practices of connecting with community and through unity, as well as teaching us Qigong, so how to incorporate it. So I'm just going to bring this a little bit forward. Let's talk to Mamerto. Mamerto.
Thank you for bringing your drums. They're powerful. They help us center to our inner selves. And I like to give a message to myself, which is also a message to everybody. You know, we all know that we have sacred contracts that is, inscribed in our palms, our whole body. Some are destined to be medicine men, some are builders, some are warriors. Do we have the power to change this sacred contract? And is it necessary to change your sacred contract? I believe so. Because over the course of our human evolution, there's a period where we veered away from our center, our core, and that created separation, differences. It's not bad, but what it created is a lot of physical discomfort that now the medical industry is trying to solve, but we actually have the ability to fix ourselves, and it's by going back to that source, that center. So my mission in this earthly life is to create world peace. I connected with my spirit guides, and I'm supposed to create world peace. I'm a peacemaker. So I question my spirit guides. I said I'm not qualified to be a world peacemaker. I think that's for people who are highly educated, ambassadors. And my spirit guides just laugh at me. They said it's so easy. You can create world peace by creating inner peace, focusing on yourself. So I said, oh, that's easy. And I realized that it is right. When you create inner peace, you don't even have to talk, because that inner peace will have ripple effect. It will affect the next person to you, the closest person to you, and that ripple will keep on expanding, touching everyone. So just imagine if everybody will focus on creating inner peace. Yeah, we don't even have to have a government. That's my message to me, and that's my message to you. I hope you will create that inner peace, so we will all contribute to world peace. Thank you for having me here.
You are so welcome. It's been such an honor.
Thank you for bringing your drum.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Peter, do you have anything to add about your medicine and what you offer?
I think I'd like to support what Mamerto was saying in terms of inner peace. There's so much talk about how do we fix this thing outside of us? How do we fix this government? How do we control what's happening with, the water and the beaches? And how do we change these things? How do we change the way other people treat us? And I think that when we start with ourselves and look at what is it inside of ourselves that is out of alignment, and we move back to our core truth, our core alignment of how were we made? What is it that we are made to do? Some of us are singers, some of us are dancers, some of us are peacemakers, some of us are builders, just like Mamerto was saying. And if we try to be something that we're not, we get sick. It's not sustainable. And if we try to solve that sickness with something outside of us, we just create more problems, create more confusion. So simplifying life, having more alone time, having more meditation, having more self-care, having more connection into your core center, and becoming aware of what's inside of us that comes from outside of us, and seeing if that's something that we can simply release and let go of. Because so many things we're trying to solve that aren't even our problem to solve. It's really just for someone else to process. If we look into ourselves and say, where am I out of alignment with what my core truth is? What was I supposed to do today if I wasn't trying to think about everything around me? Some days it's just sitting in peace, and in being peaceful, when we go back out into the world, other people can see that peace that we bring, that love that we bring out into the world, that self-care that we bring, that we are embodying, that we are living examples of. And when we become a living example of the thing that we're trying to change outside in the world, then the world changes to match. So we actually do create world peace by simply creating peace within ourselves, because each person takes responsibility for their own actions, and then together collectively it all happens at once. So I do thank you very much for sharing that message and the importance of finding inner peace through connecting back to what the core truth was of who we are, what we're meant to do and be in the world. And really ultimately it's happy, just at peace, not struggling. And we get to that peace by just acceptance, by loving ourselves, accepting ourselves, and by stopping the judgments of who we are. If you're, Ariane's a painter, if she's meant to paint, if she's got to paint, then if we try to judge that or stop it in some way, it's going to cause pain, emotional pain, suffering. Paint, just paint. And then the world will see the paintings, and then they'll become better just from looking at them. They'll serve the purpose just by being yourself, and making a difference in the world. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Peter. Very wise and practical. So
The goddess will conclude everything.
Yes, I will conclude everything. The goddess. Thank you. I like it. So I think they're both describing what I value so deeply within myself and what's my driving mission. I think that we are all magical beings. I think that we are all capable of healing the earth just by healing inside our bodies. And I also think that at these times, this consciousness awakening that we're experiencing, we are also connecting with the star being aspect of ourselves. And in my experience in being in the cosmos, is traditional indigenous practices, ancient shamanic practices. These have helped me create a compass and a healing modality for myself so I can rebuild my purpose of being here. And it's through ceremony, it's through self-care, it's through self-love, it's through drumming, it's through community and connecting, it's through understanding that we're a part of an all source. We're a part of the trees, we're a part of the water. I'm a part of you, you're a part of me. And when you heal your own self, you change the reflection of how you interact with the world. And when you change that reflection, by turn you're healing yourself. And that love that you're feeling, when you project that love and you're feeling it back, that's actually you feeling yourself. And I think a huge part of the indigenous practices are realigning yourself with your original DNA of your family. We are all indigenous to Earth. We have all come in particular DNA codes, particular family lines. And this to me is the root of ascending. This is the root of changing and upgrading DNA codes. The root of that is to find your pathway of why you are here on Earth at this time. And it's through shamanic practices, through self-love, through self-care, and all the shamanic practices. We are quantum holographic beings. There is no right way. This is my mission, this is my purpose, this is my love, and I'm so honored to sit with these two men, which is also so important. We always talk about the rise of the divine feminine, but the rise of the divine feminine is to embrace the divine masculine and help the divine masculine to find its curves and edges. The masculine is often square, whereas the feminine is round, and it's about uniting those that we transcend together. And I feel that these two gentlemen are really embodying what it is to be a divine masculine and divine feminine within themselves. They're both coming from a true place of love, a true place of healing. And I think this is what we all need. Okay, so thank you guys. Do you want to end this with another drumming?
Sure.
Okay, let's move this back. Do a little more drumming for everyone. Heartbeat.
Yeah, it'd be nice to do a heartbeat
Okay,
for everyone.
sounds
Talking
good.
about
Heartbeat.
self-love.
We'll do the heartbeat. Yes.
Thank you.
Brilliant. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for joining us. I'll just be a minute taking this down. Everything I do is because I love you.
beautifully synchronized.